prefer. All right, welcome back. My name is Stephanie, and we're here with PD Active for a Neuro-Movement class. Neuro-Movement class is just sort of a hodgepodge of all of the things in my toolbox to help us better understand our bodies and give us better inputs so that therefore we can have better output in our movement. So good inputs equals good outputs is kind of what I say. We're moving into a new theme for July. So for every class in July and potentially August, we'll see where we're at the end of the month, you are going to need a chair, and you are also going to need some sort of light weights. Okay, so either lighter dumbbells, and if you don't have dumbbells around the house, you can use some cans. Essentially, I'm looking for something to keep your hands occupied during the class. And with all of that said, we're going to be working on some strength training in combination to our Pilates and eye exercises that we normally do. Okay. All right. So we're going to start in the middle of our mats, start standing ideally, and just let your feet land where they normally would. If you would like to close your eyes so you have a better understanding, a better, focus of your senses into your body, please go ahead and do that. But if you find that's a balance challenge for you, you can just have your hand on your chair or a wall while you close your eyes. So taking just a little bit of an assessment of where we're at in this moment of time before class, before we do any interventions here. Which side of your body do you tend to weight shift more into? Do you weight shift more into your forefoot or your heels? Do you feel your whole foot on the ground? We've talked about the tripod before, where you have your big toe, your little toe, and your heel. So we have that tripod going on in your foot. And then how about your knees? Is there buoyancy in your knees, or are they stick straight? Little buoyancy, maybe find some bounce in there if you don't already. There you go, Alana. Good. And then how about your spine? Give yourself some side bending, maybe some forward folding, some rotation. How's your spine moving? Are you a slinky or are you a robot today? Or somewhere in between. And then your shoulders, give your shoulders a little shrug up towards your ears and roll them open. Where are your shoulders naturally landing on your body? Are they up? Are they down? And by feeling that range of motion of your shoulders, you can sense, okay, yeah, they tend to live more in this area of that movement versus this area, or they tend to land a little low versus high. Yeah. And then go ahead and turn your head side to side. And see if you can do that in isolation of a torso rotation. So just your head, and notice any tightness in your neck or how far behind you can see without turning your actual body. Good. And then go ahead and just walk around your space or march in place if walking around feels a little challenging right now. Just walk around your space and notice, how's your walk? Do you have a swagger? A little saunter? Do you have a saunter? Do you swing your arms? Do you look down at your feet, or do you look up? Good. And as you're walking around the room, I want you to find something that is yellow in your room as you're walking around. Find something that's yellow. So we're starting to bring in your eyes to the class. Next, I want you to find something green. Look around your room, find something that's green. Next, I want you to find something that's red in your room. Looking around your room, find something that's red. And lastly, looking around your room and finding something that is orange. That's always a tricky one. Not a lot of people have orange in their homes. Excellent. Nice stuff. All right, we're going to grab our chairs next, bring them into the forefront, and we're going to end up side sitting on this chair. Okay, side sitting on this chair. So we're going to sit with one butt cheek on and one butt cheek off of the chair. One hand can hold on to the back side of the chair, and this leg that's off to the side, we're going to slide that leg back and bring the same side arm up towards the ceiling. Good. And then we're going to slide the leg in and sweep the arm behind us. Okay. So from the side view, it'll look something like this. We go up, slide the leg back, and then slide the leg in. Okay. Now, if you have a slippery floor, this is really nice. And if you don't, that's okay. Just work with what you got. And as you're doing this, especially if you're barefoot, starting to feel like, oh, what is that? What is the texture that is sliding underneath your foot? Is it slippery? Is it coarse? Do you have looped carpet? Good. Bringing some mindfulness all the way down to the bottom part of your body. The last part of your body is going to help you integrate everything in between. So bringing it open and close. Let's do that 3 more times. Open. Open. There you go. Last one, bicep to ear. Woo. And return. Nice job. From here, we're going to spin around to the other side. So we got one butt cheek on, one butt cheek off, and one hand on the back part of the chair so that we don't fall. Yep. Maria, are we going to get into some chair dancing soon or what? She's doing a little tango with her chair. All right, so we're going to slide that leg back, reach your arm up. Oh, bonus points. Maybe you can get a little back bend, a little back extension. Shine your heart towards the ceiling. Love that. Swing it down. Go ahead and move through that. Lift and stretch and return. Slide and stretch. Yep. Yeah, and like I said on the other side, starting to bring your brain into what you're feeling underneath your foot that's on the floor that's sliding. What is the texture underneath your foot? Mindfully, like making that relationship of like, oh yeah, the bottom of my foot, sensation on the bottom of my foot. What am I feeling? Coarse, slippery. I'm feeling the dirt on my floor that I need to sweep up. Yeah, let's go 2 more. And last one. Excellent. And then come to your front. So you're just going to sit normal in your chair forward. Separate your feet quite wide with the toes turned out a little bit. And place your hands on your thighs and lean forward into your hands. So in this position, I'd like elbows straight and your shoulders might be shrugged up towards your ears. That's fine. Then we're going to pivot the fingers inward so the elbows go wide and around your spine, looking down in between the legs of your chair. Pivot the fingers outward and pull yourself forward into a little bit of extension. And then pivot and round and kind of push back. I'm going to do the sideways view right here in case it's still confusing. So you're going to go extension, fingers facing out. You see how I have a flat back here? And then rounding as the fingers come to the inside. So we're getting a little shoulder mobility, a little back mobility. Open up, eyes come up. Good, eyes come down to between the legs of your chair. Let's do that 2 more times. Sliding forward, base of your sternum comes up. And base of your sternum comes down. You got it. Last one, pulling yourself up and pulling yourself down. Excellent. And then reset yourself, which is stomp on the ground really loud. Yeah, have a little temper tantrum, get the vibration through the bottoms of your legs. That vibration, again, helping us feel our feet. We're going to flick the fingers as well. We're having a little bit of a temper tantrum all the way through. Yeah. Can we get the finger flicking? So instead of just shaking your hands, it's the thumbs wrapping around your nails and then flicking. Like if you did it by your ears, you should be able to hear that flicking. Yeah. Getting the thumb to wrap around the front. Oh, and we're doing still the marching, which is a lot of multitasking right now. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. From here, one thumb comes up, one thumb comes up. We have our fingers, our thumbs up at sort of 45-degree angles out of our body, sitting up nice and tall. Okay, if you're leaning back in your chair, come forward so that you're a little bit more upright. And we're going to take our eyeballs to the right thumb and then eyeballs to the left thumb, eyeballs to the right thumb, and then left thumb, right thumb, left thumb, right thumb, left thumb. Okay. Eyeballs going from right thumb to left thumb. Give yourself a moment every time you go to the thumb to really focus in on that thumb. Don't change to the other side until you've focused in. Yep. Mm-hmm. 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Nice job. From here, stand on up. Ooh, let my camera adjust a little bit. Speaking of, ooh, you all right? Good. Thumbs up. Everyone good? We're going to do a little side step over to one side. So it's going to be out to the side, lean your body weight into it, and then bring that foot back to where it came from. Okay, we're just going to do simple first, and then I'm going to add on the spiciness in a little bit, okay, for those of you that want it. We just go stepping out to the side and then stepping center. Stepping out to the side and then stepping center, okay? As you get more confident in that, you're going to bend your knee a bit more. Yeah? And maybe lean into it a little bit. You can put your hands on your thigh and kind of push off of it. Yeah? Hands on your thigh, push off. Hands on your thigh, push off. Now, everyone's going to be moving at a pace that makes sense for you. What I want with your eyeballs is I want you to look at something in front of you and keep your eyes locked on that object no matter what. We're going to call that an eye lock. Okay. As you're doing this exercise, moving from side to side, you're looking at that object and you're stepping from side to side. Great. We're going to do this for about 5 more seconds. You have your eye locked. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Take a seat again into your chair. Make sure your chair is where you remembered it being, and then take a seat. Thumbs out. Beautiful. So we're going to do a little bit of full body activity, and then we focus in on some eye movements right here. So we're going to go eyes to the one right thumb, eyes to the left thumb. Same exercise that we did before. Right thumb, left thumb, right thumb, left thumb. Good. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing eye exercises? 1, it helps our right and left brain communicate. So anytime we're doing something right, left, okay? Another practical application of these eye exercises is being able to scan the road. So for those of you still driving, being able to quickly scan the road in front of you and maintain your eye agility. Good. 4 more. Fantastic. Shake it out. Maybe blink your eyes a few times. Stand on up. Okay, here's the thing with circuit training. We don't get fancy. We don't get too fancy. We're going to do the same exercise again, that sidestepping. I'm going to add layers for those of you that want a little bit more complexity. That doesn't mean those layers are for everyone. So if you get to that point of, oh, I don't think that that option was for me, maybe she's talking to someone else, that's okay. Maybe that's true, okay? So we're going to go sidestepping. We talked about this, just the sidestepping. If you want a little bit more flavor, put a little knee bend into it, get a little bit more athletic, okay? You have your eye lock in front of you as you're doing your sidestepping, okay? Now, if you, again, adding in a layer of complexity or challenge, choose to take it or not, you're going to take your hand, your opposite hand, and touch the inside of your shin, and then stand back up. Over to the side, touch the inside of your shin, and then stand up, okay? So inside of your shin, but across the body. Good. We're still doing the side stepping, not a march, a side stepping with your eye lock in front. We're going to go for about 10 more seconds. Nice. You get a little rotation there. Jim looking strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Center up, recalibrate, figure out where your chair is, take a seat. We get our heart rates up a little bit, and then we do some eye exercises. Okay, same thing as before, right, left eye flicks with the quads. Here we go. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Yep, challenge yourself by bringing your thumbs a little bit further apart from one another so that you have further distance to flick your eyes. And ideally, we're doing this one without turning our head. So it's just your eyeballs going from side to side, which is tricky. Mm-hmm. Yep. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Blink your eyes, wash your face. Stand on up. And we have one more time of our side to side stepping. So we're going to do all of our exercises, our pairs of exercises. We're going to be doing them, 3 times through. So you have 3 times to master the exercise and 3 opportunities to layer in complexity, okay? We're going to start with just your basic side to side. Eyes are locked in. Side to side. Yep. Hand on your thigh if you'd like. Both hands are going to tap the thigh as you come over from side to side. Yep. Get a little lower if you like that athletic. Maybe tapping the inside of your shin as you step over. Yep. And maybe this time touching your opposite pinky toe. Still with your eye locked forward. That's tricky, being able to lift up and bend over simultaneously, yeah? That means you gotta bend your knee. You gotta sit your booty down. And we're gonna go for about 15 more seconds of whatever option you're on. Nice, Maria, very good. Getting that heart rate up a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Woo! Walk around the room. Check it out. You got your first pair completed. As you're walking around your room, you're going to grab your dumbbells if they're not close by. Grab water. I love that one. Nice job. Grab a sip. Grab your weights. So I'm going to say weights. Weights is a universal term. Grab whatever object you're using today. Weights is a universal term. It could be mean cans. It could be dumbbells, water bottles, whatever. Dogs, whatever. All right, we're going to sit in our chair. So make sure that your chair is where you think it is. Take a seat. All right, and we're going to do an overhead press here. So we're going to start with our hands down by our side. Bicep curl. Turn your palms to front. And then push up overhead, biceps to ears. Yes, nice. Bring it down, turn, and then release all the way down. Okay, so this is the bicep curl to overhead press. Here we go. Curl, rotate, push. And then return. Yep, there you go, Kenlyn. Curl, push, up. That's it, and then return. All right, we're gonna go a little faster. I want you to stay with me. Your eyes are up. You're not sitting back on your chair. You're forward off of your chair so that you're holding your posture nice and strong. Yep. So again, nice and tall here. Push and return. Good. We're going for a period of time here. So no matter what pace you're working at, everyone's working for the same amount of time. Yep. Good. We're going to go for 10 more seconds. Take note of if the weights that you're holding, is this challenging you? Okay. Because if it's not challenging you, then maybe we need to grab something a little heavier. This first time around, it's sort of like, how do I feel about this? Yeah, let's go one more time, please. Good. And rest. Shake it out. We're going to keep holding on to our cams, our weights. Walk your heels in a bit more. so that your knees are a little bit over your toes. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. See how my heels are in and my knees are already over my toes. This is going to ask for ankle mobility. From here, we're going to reach our arms forward, stand up all the way. Reach the arms forward, let your knees go past your toes, and then take a seat. Reach the arms forward, push off those toes, stand up, reach down, and take a seat, okay? Rinse and repeat there. Again, we're going for a period of time. Try to stay on the balls of your feet or your toes when you're doing these, and your eyes are up a little bit. So remember, your eyes, wherever you look, your eyes dictate how your body moves. So if you want to stand up, you should be looking up, okay? There you go. We're going to go for another 20 minutes. 20 minutes right here. 20 seconds. And this is, again, the first layer. The next couple rounds, I'm going to offer some increases and challenges. So if you're in the boat where this feels good, I'm going to stick with this for the next 3 rounds. Or maybe you're like, I'm a little bit not so much challenged. I'm going to level up on the next round. Okay. One more time here. Yeah. And good. Take a seat. Take a moment. Love it. So like I said, I don't get too entertaining with these circuits. We keep it really simple, but that's what keeps it effective. All right, we're going to do that bicep curl to overhead press again. Come to the front part of your chair if you're not already. Nice tall posture. Bend your elbows, bring your weights to your shoulders, turn your palms and push them up overhead so you have biceps framing your ears, okay? And then we release down. Okay, we're going to go for 35 seconds. That's it, Alana. Good. Nice. You got it. Push. Nice. Being mindful with this too. So we're not just slinging around the weights, right? We're mindful. Love it. Again, taking a little assessment of the weights that you have in your hands. You know, is this challenging to move? In order to make change, we have to be challenged. So if you're not feeling challenged, just make a little mental note and say, okay, next time I'm going to use a little bit heavier weights. Okay. Let's go 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Love it. Cool. All right. We're standing up from our chair. Eyes are up, right? Up eyes help the body rise. Ooh, I like that. Up eyes helps the body rise. I just made that up. All right. Level 2 of this one is you're not actually going to sit down, but you are going to make contact with your chair. So you're definitely touching the chair and then you're going to stand up. Okay. So you're not actually resting back. It's almost like a little balance on the ball of your foot as you come up and through. Okay. Don't shortchange yourself. Actually make sure you're touching the chair. You're just not resting. Okay. So options is what we did on level 1, where we sat every single time. Option 2, no actual sitting, just a touch. Yeah. We're going for 20 more seconds. Gonna get that heart rate up a little bit. Good. Hands go behind you as you lift up to get that nice open body. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 2, 1. Whew, take a seat. Rest for a moment, recuperation. How's your heart rate? If you have a heart rate monitor on, feeling your heartbeat a little bit, that's a good thing. All right, bicep curl to overhead press. Last one. Again, no changes as before. We just go for a period of time. If you need to add more weight, if you have that option of adding more weight, you have a little bit heavier dumbbells, please pick up different ones if you need that. Bicep curl overhead. Yeah, bicep curl overhead. Keep that weight next to your body too. We want to keep the mechanics good, right? So if you're lifting out really far over here, it's going to A, make your weights heavier, but B, it's, you know, unless you're super mindful about it, it's a little bit less nice on the shoulder. So keeping your weights close to your body. Yeah, there you go. Chest up, please. Keep your eyes up. We got 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, one last set of your, what did I say? Up with the eyes for body to rise. I don't even remember my own saying now that I just made up. We have level 1, where you're actually sitting every time. Level 2, where you're tapping the chair, okay? Level 3, step a little bit forward, and you're not gonna use your chair at all, which might mean you get to go a little lower in your squat, okay? Here we go, 35 seconds, pick your poison. Reach the arms out in front of you, and then rise up, arm comes down by your side, yeah? You decide which level of challenge is right for you. And you can also, you don't have to commit to something. Like if you try a level and you're like, go back to the other one. Try something new and then recognize, is that cue for me? Is that option for me? Sure. Good. Now with no chair behind you, we know sometimes perception is different than reality. Without that chair behind us, you could think you're getting lower, but really maybe you're not. Okay, so make sure that you're dropping a little bit lower than you think you need to. Good. Feet are about hip width apart too. Separate your feet so you have a nice athletic stance. There you go, Janet. 10 seconds. Yeah. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Make sure that chair is where you think it is. Take a seat. Oh, my heart rate's up. Rest is an important part of strength training as well. We want to make sure the body is recuperated. So the next round, we can give it 100%. Okay. From here, we're going to stand up, walk around the room a little bit. In that time period here, you're going to drop off your weights somewhere that you're not going to stumble on them or they're going to roll away. Also grab maybe a quick sip of water because it's summertime. We got to keep hydrated. And come back to our chair. All right, we're going to hold on to the front corners of your chair. And we're going to take one foot and reach it all the way back to the point where you can drop one knee down to the ground. Don't get too comfortable. We're going to come out of that. Then from here, we're going to bring ourselves forward and step both feet together. Okay, same thing on the other side. Step back really far and lower your knee down to the ground. And then come forward and bring the feet together. Okay, let's rinse and repeat. Go at a pace that makes sense for you. We're going to go for about 35 seconds. Okay, so if you want to get your heart rate up, you're going to move quickly. Yes. Good. And then in terms of where your eyes should be, see if you can keep your eyes on the back part of your chair, like the top. What is that? The top of the back of the chair? Yeah. Yeah, what's nice about that is that you get further away from your eye lock and then you get closer to your eye lock. So you're doing a little convergence with that too. Very nice. Good. You're going to do about 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. Step both feet together. Good. Keep your weight forward in your toes. Stand up. Keep your weight forward in your toes. Stand up. Shake it out. All right, next exercise in the pairing, because right, we have pairs of exercises. We're gonna go into a plank. So you're gonna start with your hands on your chair. Make sure it doesn't slide around. Walk your feet back so that you're on the balls of your feet. You're probably on your toes. And you're gonna lower your hips down so that you are in a plank line. You should be able to see over the top of your chair. I think most of you have low chair backs. Yeah. Alana, bring your hips up just a smidge higher. Just a smidge higher. Just lift them up a little bit. Yeah, there you go. And still look over the back of your chair. That's it, girl. Nice. And we're holding. We're holding. Your core is in nice and tight. You're squeezing your thighs together. Your shoulders are strong, supporting your body weight here. There's a little bit of endurance. Breathe. You're going to do 3 more slow breaths, and then you're done with this exercise. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Walk your feet in. Keep the weight on the balls of your feet and stand up. Shake out your wrists. Nice job. That was a good plank. Usually we think of planks on the floor. You can do planks with the chair. Who said that? You couldn't. All right, we're going to be doing our lunges again. Lunges, not lunches, lunges. So option 1, remember, was to have your hands on the edge of the chair here. You step the foot back and bring your leg down. Okay. Option number 2 is whatever leg you're not stepping back with, that hand is going to come off of the chair. Okay. So as you step back, the leg that's not stepping back, that side hand, is going to come off of the chair. Or you can think of it as the opposite hand. So if this leg is going back, this hand is releasing up. Okay. And then you can reattach as or once your feet come together. Okay. Here we go. Opposite hand release and sit together. Your eyes are still on the top part of the backside of your chair. That way you're getting a little bit of that eye lock and you're getting some convergence drills too. Very good. Diana, you didn't want to use your chair? You're just free flowing, huh? All good. You do you. I just want to make sure you have that option if you want it. Yeah. Nice. Eyes are on the top of your chair. We got about 10 more seconds of whatever version you're doing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Weight is forward on the toes. Lift your hands off. Catch your breath. Take it out. Roll your wrists. Very good. We're going to do your planks again. So for the planks, remember we had our hands on the corners of the chair. We walk our feet back. Make sure that your feet are together so you can get that midline inner thigh squeeze. Nice strong shoulders. You're looking over the top of the back of your chair now. Very nice. Your hips are up just a little bit. There you go, Lana. Very nice. Holding. Holding some endurance. So we got chaos with the lunges and then calm with your planks. Very nice. Super strong. We have about 10 seconds left. And for those that are looking for a little bit more spice, we're going to do baby elbow bends for maybe little push-ups here for the last 10 seconds. Eyes are still up and over the chair. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Walk your feet in. Weight is forward. Roll on up. Shake out your wrists. Raise your hand if you added the push-ups. I just want to see in case I missed you. Nice. Awesome. Okay. So your third round of that is to do the push-ups for the whole time period, okay, if you want. Or you can, as I said, you can do what you did in round 2 where you just hold your plank and the last 10 seconds is the push-ups. We have one more round of our lunges. All right. If you didn't already guess what's coming next, lunges, no hands or minimal hand contribution, if that's for you. Okay. So we have option number 1 is to use your chair as much as you need. Option number 2 was releasing one hand. Option number 3 is just hovering your hands over the top of your chair. Okay. We're going to go for 35 seconds of whatever version you're doing. Your eyes should be on the back of your chair as you're working through. Go ahead. It started. I'm watching you. I'm watching. You're going. I get to watch. Very nice, Alana. Susan, good eye lock. Nice job. Yeah, mix and match. If you get tired before the time's up, you can do a previous version. All good. You got 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3. Good, Kevin. 2 and 1. Nice job. Weight shift forward. Stand on up if you're not already. Shake out your shoulders. Bobble in your knees. Okay, we have that final plank. We're going to do that plank. Mix and match. You're either going to hold the plank the whole time, push-ups the whole time, or something in between. Okay, maybe you do 1 push-up and then do 2 breaths where you're just holding a plank. Okay, something in that family. Ready? Here we go. Hands down. Step your feet back. Find your plank line first. Your eyes are over the top of your chair. And then elbow bend for push-ups if you choose to accept. All right, options, lots of options. And remember, push-ups are just moving planks. So make sure that your hips are a little bit elevated. All of the plank stuff that we know in the push-up. Nice, Alana, good. Eyes are up and over the top of the chair. It may disappear a little bit when you drop down for the push-up, but you're still having that intention. 5 seconds to go. If you haven't tried a push-up yet, go for it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk your feet in. Weight in the front of the foot. Roll your spine up to stand. Shake it out. Nice job. We're going to walk around the room, grab some water. We're going to come onto the mat for the last 5 minutes of class, 5-ish minutes. We're going to come onto the mat, but you need your dumbbells on the floor. So bring your dumbbells with you or your weights with you. Or at least in a location, maybe put the weights on your chair and then you can grab them once you get on the floor. The green cans are kind of nice on camera. They look slick. Okay. If you want micromanaging on how to get down to the floor, you can put your weights on the chair, do your lunge that we did before, sit off to the side, bring your weights down, and then all the way onto your back. Okay, you're gonna go all the way onto your back. Make sure you have your weights nearby. Yeah, if you get here early, find your holding pattern, let your knees go side to side while everyone gets situated. I know some of us have to change the camera. All good. All right, grab both of your dumbbells, your weights, and you're gonna have one in each hand and your feet underneath you. Press your dumbbells up towards the ceiling with your palms facing one another. Because your thumbs are sort of looking at each other. Yep, there you go, Maria. All right, from here, you're gonna have one arm go up past your ear, so towards the floor behind you. Beautiful, find your armpit muscle and bring that weight again over your chest. Up towards the ceiling again. We're gonna rinse and repeat, alternating sides. So you're gonna have one arm go up past your ear and then bring it to your front. Same thing on the other side. Go ahead and move through a pace that makes sense for you. Just alternating rights and lefts. There you go, Janet. We're gonna do this a couple times. You'll have an opportunity, I promise. That's the beauty of circuit training. You revisit things a few times. We're gonna go for about 10 more seconds. Arm up overhead and pull center. Arm up overhead and pull center. Yeah. And last one. Excellent. Roll off to the side. You're gonna probably drop off your dumbbells. Press yourself up so that you can roll onto your front and come onto your elbows. All right, we're gonna have our dumbbells out in front of us. If you have cans, this one works really nice. If you have dumbbells that stand up on end, that's really nice. But if you don't, that's okay too. So we're gonna have our dumbbells all the way up in front of us. We're gonna be pretty much an arm's length away from our weight or from our target, and then bring it back down. So scooch away or push your objects away from you. So we're gonna sit up really, press into the ground with our elbows really tall. We're gonna release one hand, reach up and tap your dumbbell or your object or your thing way out there, and then replace the elbow down, and then we'll switch to the other side, okay? So you either have your cans upright or your dumbbells are upright. If they don't go upright, that's okay too. Just set them further away so that you have to actually reach for them, all right? Pretty simple. This one's a simple one. Love it. So you're like laying down on the floor and the remote is just so close to you, but you have to reach for the remote. I don't know when you'd be laying on the floor reaching for a remote, but that's the idea. Yeah. You got it. We're going to go for about 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice. Bring your weights close to your body again. Reach them, pull them in. Roll onto your back or roll onto your side first. Grab your dumbbells while you're on your side and then roll onto your back. That's the easiest way to do it. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna do the arm reaching exercise. If you wanna level up here, we're gonna bring your legs into tabletop. Okay, so you're in a dead bug position. Go. Feet are flexed and alternating arm reach. Here we go. Hold your tabletop steady. So the legs aren't going to move. You're just moving those arms up and overhead. Okay, so a little bit more core here, a little bit more work to stabilize in your shoulder. And if you don't have cans in your hands or weights in your hands, it's okay. You can do this with just your arms. Just do the arm movement where your arms reaching up past your ear and pull it back. Yeah, arms reaching up past your ear and bring it back. We got biceps to ear, framing your head. Good. Hold those knees in close. Those legs are gonna start to feel heavy. Pull them in. Low core activation. Here we go. 10 seconds. You got it. Nice work. Roll off to the side. That was good. Roll off to the side. Drop off your weights. Push yourself over onto your tummy, your front. And you have your weights out in front again. Get them the right distance away. Okay, level 1 was reaching out to tap your object. Okay, level 2 is actually lifting it up. Yeah. So not just tapping, but actually grabbing and lifting it up. There you go, Maria. Nice. Working those back muscles, backs of your shoulders. Try to keep your feet heavy. The lower body is sort of this anchored bit here. While I'm looking at this, I was like, wow, coconut milk. Full fat coconut milk is full fat. And up. Maybe one or two more. Excellent. Last one. Awesome job. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and push yourself back into child's pose or something restorative. Setting your back hips back on your heels for a little hip mobility. You work your hips and your legs quite well today. All right, we're going to do just a little quick cool down and post-class assessment. And then we'll open up the Zoom room to see what you guys thought of the new format today. Very nice. Go ahead and bring yourself out into hands and knees. Right, hands and knees. Let's tuck those toes just for quick foot stretch. And we're going to rock forward and back. Hips to heels and then over your wrists. Yep. All right, good. One more time there. Some stretches for your shoulders. From here, we're going to lower all the way down to the mat again and lie on your side. Bringing your knees up for your pinwheel stretch. We know this one. We love this one. I don't think there's a class I go without this one. Stretch the torso forward so that the logo or the buttons on your shirt look to the mat. And then sweep the arms up and around. Enjoy the stretch open towards the ceiling. Sweep past your hips. And through, and up and over. And through. Oh, yeah. Good. One more time. That was mesmerizing. That was a moment where I went in trance. Like, forget I'm teaching a class here. It's a good sign on the cool down. Switch to the other side. So you can just let your knees roll over and face away from me. I'm going to spin around so I can keep looking at you. Bring your knees up, fetal position, top arm reaches forward, rotate open. Oh, man. Like, if you had to pick one exercise to do just every day, oh, it might be this one. Yeah. There you go, Jimmy. You just get an idea of what we're doing here. Yeah, sometimes you just want to watch and see what's going on. Yeah, last one. Very good. And we're gonna make our way up to our feet. So go ahead and press up. And I can take you through the journey to get up on your feet if you like that. If you have your own way of getting up to stand, go ahead and do that. So from here, we're gonna push off onto our hands and knees. And if you need a chair or something to help you get up, we're just gonna crawl over to our chair, bring one hand and then the other hand on the chair, one foot forward, step up, and step together. Take your time getting off the mat. Sometimes we get a little blood rush. Walk around the room and grab water, and then make your way back to the middle of your mat, the exact same place that we started. All right, notice how you landed in your feet. Do you have a weight shift bias in one side or the other? Do you have a weight shift bias in your forefoot or your heel? Do you have buoyancy in your knees? A little bounce. Let the things jiggle. How's your spine? Do some side bending and some flexion and extension. Are you more of a slinky now than when you started? Or are you still feeling like a robot? Roll your shoulders. How do those shoulders feel? And then turning your head side to side. And your eyeballs side to side. How do you feel now compared to how you felt at the beginning of class? Specifically, better, nothing's less helpful than like, oh, I feel good. I'm like, give me more than that. I want to know what is good. The shoulders are good. The vibe is good. All right. One deep breath in, reach the arms up. And release out. Awesome job, team. All right, new cycle, new format today. Let me know what you think. I'll turn off the recording and invite you all to come off mute.